Sukkah Parakeh Mishnah Aleph. First Mishnah in the 5th chapter of Sukkah. We continue with the lists that we started in the beginning of Parak Dalet Mishnah Aleph. So the Mishnah had said, Khalil is the flute, Chamisha v'shisha, meaning the musical instruments were either 5 or 6 days on Sukkot. Zeu Khalil shel Beit Hashoevah. This is the Khalil of what we call the Simchat Beit Hashoevah. He says, Harbei minei zemer. There were a lot of musical instruments. Well, Shem shechalil kolo nishma, because the flute is very clear and you hear it. Yoter min acherim, more than others, nikru kulam al shemo. They were all called based on his name. And they had these huge bands, beautiful, incredible. Okay, this is the Khalil of Beit Hashoevah, she'ena docha lo et Shabbat, v'lo et Yom Tov. So therefore, it didn't push off neither Shabbat or Yom Tov. So if Shabbat was on if the first day was on Thursday, so then Thursday night they wouldn't have Simchat Beit Hashoevah, and the first one they would have is Friday night, and then Shabbat they wouldn't do it. Meaning, out of the 7 days of Sukkot, they would only have Simchat Beit Hashoevah on 5 of those days. Whereas if Shabbat was on Friday night, the first day of Yom Tov was on Friday night, then they would have it for 6 days. Which told you that all of Sukkot, the Beit HaMikdash, was one long party, and every night they had these Simchat Beit Hashoevah. There was never any days off. Sounds amazing. Amru, very famous statement of Chazal, Kol mi shelo ra'a Simchat Beit Hashoevah, lo ra'a simcha miyamav. Anyone who didn't see the joy of the Beit Hashoevah, of the house of the pouring, because it was the Nisuch HaMayim. Why is it called Simchat Beit Hashoevah? It's Bifi Simcha Zo. There was great joy al She'ivat HaMayim Shal Nisuch, on the pouring of the water, the Nisuch HaMayim. Karula Simchat Beit Hashoevah. They called it the Simcha of the house of the pouring. Al Shem, as it says, Ush'aftem Mayim Bisason. You should pour water with rejoicing. And it's a really interesting question, what the whole happiness and the joy of this pouring of the water was. Why it's so much great joy of that it's called Simchat Beit Hashoevah. And even today, as we all know, the parties on Chol HaMoed are called Simchat Beit Hashoevah. But the real Simcha was in the Beit Hashoevah, the house of pouring, which was the Beit HaMikdash. And whoever never saw the Simchat Beit Hashoevah, lo ra'a simcha miyamav. He never saw joy during his days. He doesn't know what happiness is. It makes you ready to see it, ready to experience it once again. Stop here with that thought. Dedicate our Mishnah to learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. The Mishnah will go in more in detail in the coming Mishnayot about the Simchat Beit Hashoevah. Have a good day.